welcome to Mr. Paul's Pantry. I'm Mr. Paul. Well, pork has always been a difficult thing to get right, so I've decided to make this short video showing you how to produce the perfect roast pork crackling.
Here we are with on pork because I'm just cooking it for myself, and it's very difficult cooking for just one. A lot of people don't know quite how to do it. This piece of pork weighs exactly 1 kilo. It's a nice piece of pork, exactly 1 kilo. And the cost here, I don't know what the price of pork is where you live, but the cost here, that was just shy of €4. And considering I will get 3 meals from that, possibly an odd sandwich afterwards, I think that's pretty good value. Now, the difficulty most people have with a bit of pork is this bit, the crackling. It's most important that this is dry. Very important, this is dry. If it's wet, you'll never get it to crackle. If you've had pork in the freezer or it's been backpacked or anything like that, take it out in advance, dry it well with kitchen paper, and leave it standing for a couple of hours in the kitchen so the rind gets pretty dry. And all you need to do with it, there's nothing complicated, is a little salt, a little pepper, and some oil. You can use olive oil if you wish. I don't particularly like cooking with olive oil. I think it tastes a little too strong. I like to use something like just ordinary sunflower oil or something like that. That's all there is to it. Salt, pepper, and a little oil. And now it's going to go straight into the pan. Nothing fancy, I don't do anything different with it. I will be cooking my roast potatoes separately, and I'll show you how to do that whilst this is cooking. Now, into the oven. A hot oven. I've got it set at 200 degrees, and that weighs 1 kilo, the piece of meat, so it will be cooking now for 40 minutes per kilo, that's 40 minutes, plus 40 minutes extra, 80 minutes, just over the hour. I'll see you later. And here we are now, after 80 minutes, sorry. There we are. And here we are, after 80 minutes. That's beautiful, perfect crackling, only salt, pepper, and a little oil. Now that needs to go onto here, and we're going to leave that to rest now for about 15 to 20 minutes uncovered. Don't worry about it going cold, it won't be going cold, and anyway I will be serving it with some hot gravy anyway. And with this beautiful roasting tin here, I'm going to carry on with the roast potatoes. The potatoes I boiled for about 15 minutes. I've now left them here resting to steam and make sure they're dry underneath for about another 5 minutes. And you can see they are now looking quite nice. The more you can cook the potatoes without them falling to pieces, the fluffier they are inside when you've roasted them. So we're going to pop those here, and I'll just get the hot fat. Put potatoes into the hot fat. A little salt. Some pepper. Just going to give them a little turn in the. This is the fat the pork was roasting, came out of the pork, and into there I'm going to add a sprig of thyme and a sprig of rosemary, and they're going to go back in the oven now for about 35-40 minutes.
And there we have the perfect roast pork dinner. Beautiful. Some nice juicy pork with the perfect crispy crackling. There we are, a little sage and onion stuffing, some crispy roast potatoes and a little cabbage. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like or a thumbs up underneath. Leave any comments you may have. And if you haven't subscribed, click the subscribe button and don't forget to click on the bell. That means you're informed every time I put up a new video. This is Mr. Paul saying bye for now. See you next time.